Hi, just planning my third Interrail trip and thought it might be useful for people out there who are thinking of interrailing. But maybe the whole process makes them want to go like this. But really it's quite easy once you get into it. I start off generally by getting myself an Interrail ticket. Here is the Interrail site, and you can see there's various options, various Interrail ticket you can get. Just a brief history of interrailing. It started in 1959 with 13 countries. Now there's 33 countries over Europe, and what it is basically is that you buy an Interrail ticket and you can travel all over these 33 countries in Europe, and it's all free once you buy your ticket, save for the odd reservation fee. Such, for example, Eurostar costs £32 for reservation fee. Other reservation fees are around £2, £3, £4. France is probably more dear. But anyway, you've got your Interrail ticket. Now it's a good time to start planning. Download the rail planner onto your phone and then search for somewhere where you want to go. Say you want to go from Preston to Budapest. Look at the map here. Maybe you might want to stop off at Strasbourg. Maybe stop off at Vienna. I always feel looking through the rail planner app is a good indication of your journey. You might want to do something totally different. You might just want to have a quick journey to Paris and back. It's up to you. I've done quite a few videos on that, and I'll do a little playlist up at the end of the video for you. So once you've decided where you're going to go, best to get your Eurostar ticket. That's just if you're coming from the UK. Better to get that in advance, especially during busy periods such as Easter and summer. So we've already got our Eurostar. This year we're going to Strasbourg for our first stopover. This is me and my friend Steve, my regular interrailing and hill wandering buddy. But yes, so we're first stop off is Strasbourg. So we've got our Eurostar to Paris, and we've also booked Strasbourg for 2 nights. This is how I generally go on booking.com like this. I usually go for the cheapest option, but with at least 7 stars. I don't want to stay in some shithole, if you know what I mean. From then on, we make it up as we go along. We always like to have that first night sorted in advance. We're quite early this year, quite on the ball. Me and my mate, me and Steve, and from Strasbourg, it's kind of hit and miss. This is what we're doing. But I do want to go to Switzerland, so we're probably going to go to Switzerland from Strasbourg. From then on, I do fancy going to Venice. I've never been there as well, so that will be penciled in. But plans always change. Last year we were due to go to Budapest, but went to Verona instead from Innsbruck. That's the joy of interrailing. You can just make it push you go along. People out there, obviously, who want a rigid timetable to know exactly where they are and to be sure that they've got bookings in advance for hotels, apartments, etc. And I get that. I understand that. But for me and my mate, it's kind of like freedom of just deciding where you want to go the next day, and then booking your accommodation on booking.com on the train to Berlin or whatever. That's basically it. That's how I plan my Interrail trip. Me and my mate are going in at Easter this year. Because of my job, I work term time, so I'm off at Easter. 2 weeks off at Easter. And if you're on the Eurostar to Paris at Easter, I might see you. Give us a wave. Anyway, I hope this helped. And I'll see you next time.